When they first started, I thought to myself, it would be really nice if they both worked. One would be the president and the other would be the other one to work.
Yeah.
Just like the guy who's the president now,
Obama.
Obama.
6 years after my dad died, we started observing things that seemed abnormal in terms of how she was functioning. I feel if I left this and moved back to my mom's house, which is still a very real possibility that I'll have to confront, I feel like I'd kind of slip off the face of the earth. I feel like I'm working my way towards being the biggest cliche possible. It's like I wasn't quite enough of a cliche, so I had to become a yoga teacher to become more of a cliche, but fuck it. It's something that I connect with, that I take very seriously and allow me to help other people. I have always assumed that I would get married and have kids. I did not want to be an old dad. And now I'm 4 years older than my dad was when I was born. To paraphrase a buddy of mine, he's like, hey man, maybe it just might not happen for you. It's hard. So yeah, like it motivates, my mom's situation motivates me to, work with a little more urgency. She can talk about the early years of World War II and her years in nursing school with amazing precision. But from like the 1970s forward, all of a sudden, it's almost like history didn't exist. And that's actually the woman that I know, that I lived with. My mother, as I know her, is dying or is dead. Oh, hey, Mom. I'm in a moment right now with my mom where I'm noticing her deteriorating, but they're like these incredibly beautiful moments with her. Like she's fascinated by birds and planes, and we go to a restaurant by the Torrance Airport where she can look out the window and see birds and planes, and like her face lights up like a little kid. Like it's fucking beautiful.
And she said, well, okay, don't use him, but this guy, Dr. Fine.
I just had beers with a friend of mine a few nights ago because we realized that both of our parents had Alzheimer's, and we never talked about that. He was saying how in his mom's case, like sometimes she thinks she's in Hawaii. They asked the doctor, like, what do we do when she thinks she's in Hawaii? And the doctor was like, well, is she having a good time there? It seems like. He's like, well, then just let her stay in Hawaii. What the fuck's the difference? And there is no difference for the patient, but there's a big difference for you.